Is this thing on? Welcome back to Big Mouth and fancy seeing you here in June. A very welcome, my friends, and especially my enemies. Come in, sit down, no touching. I don't do the touching. Are you feeling charitable? Then smash the subscribe button, the like button, and the share button. And please do follow me on Twitter at Movies TV Mad. So Ray Fisher has been really quiet about the Geoff Johns and Joss Whedon thing for a very long time, well, at least a couple of weeks, and I was wondering why he was quiet. He's finally spoken again about this, and this is what he had to say. This is no surprise, but it's interesting. What complicates the situation with Joss Whedon and Geoff Johns is that appropriate action wasn't taken with them in real time. As a result, they were allowed to spread to WB Pictures' sister companies. It's a tricky knot, but we will too untie it. Accountability over entertainment. Well, he's right. They have spread to Warner Brothers Pictures' sister companies, and it's a very hard knot to untie. He claims he can untie it. I think it's interesting that he's not mentioning the investigation anymore, which is interesting because if you were having an investigation, you would have to have the investigation before untying any knot. I would assume that his advisors and solicitors have said to him, this is very, very complicated. I just feel, with Joss Whedon, if his conduct was gross and inappropriate, there's probably right legal platforms to go after him. But with Geoff Johns, it's going to be very, very difficult because from what I can see, it's really the fact that he allowed Joss Whedon to do what he did without stepping in and doing anything. That's a bit of a more complex problem. So I think it's going to be interesting if Ray can actually do anything here. But it is a complicated, complex situation. And Ray's right. They have dribbled down to the sister companies of Warner Brothers. And look, I'm interested in why it's gone quiet about the investigation and why this is the first time he's spoken about it in 2 weeks. But I think he knew that things had gone quiet and he wanted to say something because obviously people have been asking him. It's a difficult situation because when you start being so bolshy and so confident that you can take these people down, you better find a way to take these people down or people are going to feel like you've let them down. Ray started this. He's going to have to finish this. But as I say, good luck trying to bring down Geoff Johns. Joss Whedon may be an easier nut to crack. As we already know, that Walter Hamada pretty much said to Ray, why don't you just call out Joss Whedon and we can deal with that. We can live with that. But Geoff Johns, we've got too many relationships with him. It's very complex. They don't want to touch Geoff Johns. Geoff Johns is important to the structure of DC. And he's working on a lot of properties. Now, we know that he won't touch anything over on HBO Max because that really is the new slate of AT&T and Warner Media, and they don't want to involve him. But over at WB Pictures, there's contracts. He's involved. There's no way of getting him out of those contracts. Even if he's found guilty of any inappropriate action, again, very difficult to get rid of him. He's not actually working for Warner Brothers officially anymore. It was done and handled in a very, very smart, clever, crafty, slimy way. So we shall see what happens. But for the time being, accountability over entertainment seems to be taking a pit stop. Comment down below. Like, share and subscribe. And I'll be back tomorrow with more videos. See you again soon.